The royal family have had a year that none of them would have expected.
The unplanned, exactly.
Yeah.
It was 12 months that were meant to show us more of what the King's reign was going to look like, but instead was weighed down by health problems and some controversies.
It's fair to say the past few weeks have had a rather medical focus, so I thought I'd come to an air ambulance function to get away from it all.
Let's look at some of their key moments from 2024 and look ahead at what 2025 might have in store. In February, Buckingham Palace announced that the King had been diagnosed with cancer and had started treatment. The King personally called Prince William and Prince Harry, as well as his siblings, we were told by the palace. And then, of course, we saw Prince Harry flying over to see his father. I'm told the King was deeply frustrated at having to step back from public duties. But we've seen that since he's been given the green light to return to work, he's found great joy in again meeting the public and seemed energised in what must have been a difficult year at times. The Princess of Wales's health was also in the spotlight this year. She spent a short time in hospital in January for abdominal surgery, but speculation around her health soon turned to conspiracy theories about her whereabouts.
There's people freaking out all over the place, starting conspiracy theories.
I would say that around here, people tend to like a conspiracy theory, even if we don't necessarily believe them.
We're always fascinated with the princesses of the royal family and what they go through.
To try and put a stop to it, Kensington Palace released a photo of her and her 3 children on Mother's Day. But it sparked controversy, with many pointing out that parts appeared to have been edited. A statement signed by Kate apologised for any confusion, and later she put out this message.
In January, I underwent major abdominal surgery in London, and at the time, it was thought that my condition was non-cancerous. The surgery was successful. However, tests after the operation found cancer had been present. My medical team therefore advised that I should undergo a course of preventative chemotherapy, and I'm now in the early stages of that treatment.
In September, she released this personal family video saying she'd finished her chemotherapy treatment. The Princess of Wales has said this is not the year that she expected it to be.
Thank you. This year was going to be the year that I've just had.
The unplanned.
The unplanned, exactly.
Yeah.
But I think lots of people this year have had such challenging times.
All along, she has wanted to personally tell us any latest updates through videos and written messages. It's been a year where she has spoken more openly and more personally than ever before. And I'm told that we should see this as an evolution in the way that the Waleses want to communicate with the public. The King and Queen set out on their first big trip since his cancer diagnosis to Australia and Samoa. This was the first real test of the monarchy in an overseas realm. Big crowds did come out to meet them, but it wasn't all smooth sailing. His big speech in Canberra was followed by a protest by an Aboriginal senator.
Give us our land back! Give us what you stole from us! Our bones, our skulls, our babies!
In Samoa, it was the King's first time at a Commonwealth leaders meeting as head of the Commonwealth. His carefully worded speech acknowledged historic wrongs, but did not mention slavery or reparations.
I understand from listening to people across the Commonwealth how the most painful aspects of our past continue to resonate. None of us can change the past, but we can commit with all our hearts to learning its lessons and to finding creative ways to right inequalities that endure.
For many Caribbean and African countries, his words did not go far enough. There is no doubt as we head into the new year that challenges remain. But largely, 2024 is going to be remembered as one where the royals were really embraced by the public as they shared their personal struggles. It feels like we've slipped into a new type of reign, with the royal family being more open about their frailties, partly because of understanding from members of the public, as the King and the Princess continue to manage their health concerns with the expectations on them in those high-profile and public roles.